The devil is back, and she's still wearing Prada. Nearly 2 decades after Miranda Priestly last turned New York's fashion world upside down, The Devil Wears Prada 2 is officially happening, and fans can finally breathe a stylish sigh of relief. The wait is over, and we now have major updates on the plot, returning cast, and its long-anticipated release date. Let's get into everything we know so far. The Devil Wears Prada 2 is officially in production and will hit theaters on May 1, 2026, exactly 20 years after the original film graced the big screen in 2006. Filming began in June 2025, with confirmed locations in New York City and Milan, hinting at a glamorous, international story that won't just stay confined to the offices of Runway Magazine. Reports say the script has been in development for years, but it was Meryl Streep's agreement to return that finally greenlit the sequel. Let's talk about the powerhouse cast bringing this story back to life. Meryl Streep returns as the indomitable Miranda Priestly, the fashion world's queen of ice and silent destruction. Her performance in the original earned her an Academy Award nomination, and by all signs, she's bringing even more bite this time around. And Hathaway is back as Andy Sachs, but this time, she's no coffee-fetching assistant. Andy is said to be working for a Paris-based digital fashion platform, juggling work and motherhood, and is pulled back into Miranda's orbit for a high-stakes collaboration. Emily Blunt reprises her fan-favorite role as Emily Charlton, now no longer the harried assistant. She's transformed into a high-powered executive at a luxury advertising agency, and reportedly one of Miranda's biggest potential allies, or rivals. Stanley Tucci also returns as the ever-dapper Nigel Kipling, whose creative flair is now sought after worldwide. Rumors say Nigel plays a key role in trying to bridge the divide between old-school fashion publishing and the influencer era. There's also a brand new face. Kenneth Branagh joins the cast as Miranda's current husband, a wealthy tech mogul with ambitions to reshape the media empire Miranda helped build. His presence adds a new layer of tension and modernization to the story. But don't expect every familiar face. Adrian Grenier, who played Andy's boyfriend Nate, will not be returning. Whether that means Andy's storyline includes a new relationship or a single mom arc remains to be seen. This isn't just a rehash of the original. The Devil Wears Prada 2 is tackling a much bigger theme: the collapse of traditional media and the rise of tech giants and influencers. Miranda is now facing the biggest challenge of her career. Runway Magazine is dying. Advertising dollars are vanishing, readership is down, and digital competition is more brutal than ever. Enter Emily Charlton, now an executive at a powerful advertising conglomerate, and the very person Miranda needs to save the brand. What's the catch? Emily is no longer the eager assistant she once was. She has power now, influence, and maybe a little resentment. This sequel explores not only the evolution of fashion but the shifting power dynamics among women in leadership roles. Expect boardroom battles, power plays, and yes, absolutely stunning outfits. As for Andy Sachs, she's said to be working in Paris for a forward-thinking women's magazine. While details are under wraps, insiders suggest Andy's personal life has taken center stage, and when she crosses paths with both Emily and Miranda again, old wounds may reopen, but a new opportunity could change everything. The original creative forces are returning too. Director David Frankel, who gave the original its pace and polish, is back behind the camera. Aline Brosh McKenna, who wrote the first screenplay, is penning the sequel. And yes, Wendy Finerman is returning as producer, ensuring that the signature Devil Wears Prada style is kept intact. The plot is loosely inspired by Lauren Weisberger's follow-up novel, Revenge Wears Prada, The Devil Returns, but with updated themes to reflect the modern digital age and shifting workplace culture. This isn't just about fashion, it's about legacy, power, reinvention. Can Miranda evolve with the times, or will the digital age leave her behind? Can Emily Charlton find peace between loyalty and ambition? And will Andy finally find a way to live authentically in a world that still demands compromise? You can expect classic Miranda monologues. You can expect Emily's biting one-liners. You can expect Nigel's wisdom and Andy's strength. But most of all, you can expect a story about how women lead, adapt, and survive in a world that keeps changing faster than the fall-winter collections. If this sequel is something you've been dreaming of since 2006, do one thing: hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on those notifications. I'll be dropping exclusive updates, behind-the-scenes footage, cast interviews, and even fashion breakdowns as we get closer to release. Don't be left behind when Miranda arrives in style again. The Devil Wears Prada 2 isn't just nostalgia, it's a revival of one of the most iconic, sharp, and culturally relevant films of the 2000s. And from everything we've seen so far, this sequel is shaping up to be just as savage, stylish, and smart. So, gird your loins. The fashion world is about to get shaken up again. Until next time, stay fabulous and stay tuned.